In today's video, we go ahead and check out TikTok Minecraft hacks and see if they actually work in the brand new 1.17 version of Minecraft. Now, if you guys do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe down below for more videos like this in the future, and also don't forget to tag me in future TikToks with real Henwy for me to go ahead and test them out in the next video. Now, without further ado, let's hop straight into our very first TikTok. Okay, so our first TikTok here comes from a user called Jetsons, and he shows us how to use a drip leaf for a secret entrance to a base, which is pretty interesting. I'm just wondering how you get out of this. So we're gonna go ahead and test this out and see how effective a secret base this really is. Okay, so we're here in our TikTok testing mode with all of these great TikToks that we have tested out previously. There's a bunch of stuff going on here, but here, let's go ahead and test out this new drip leaf mechanic. So we get a drip leaf, and we also probably want to grab some bone meal as well. And then he said he had water at the bottom of it, and then you can also have clay. Okay, so hey, let's go ahead and dig down here. Fill this with air, and there we go. We have our nice secret room here. Now, the only thing we need to do first is go ahead and break this down twice, I think. Place clay and then water so that this saves our fall, and then we go ahead and place big drip leaf in the water and just bone meal it until it gets all the way up. I think you probably need to do this by eye. As you can see, it's probably too high right now, and I don't think you can actually climb this, so I'm not too sure how we're gonna get out of here just yet. But hey, let's go ahead and break that. Oh, when you break it, it breaks the whole thing. Are you serious? Okay, here, let's do it from the top then. Maybe that's a bit easier. I'm not sure how you're gonna do this in survival, because as you guys can see, I'm doing this in creative just so I can get it level. All right, there we go. Now we have this. Basically, you're gonna want to have this in a plains, because otherwise a little green drip leaf in the middle of nowhere is gonna look a little bit suspicious. And I would also suggest maybe filling in a few areas here with like little water buckets, add some other drip leaves around. And we can just go ahead and have some more grass like this and stuff, just so it like kind of blends it in a little bit more. But then you can see if I go ahead and stand on this bad boy, we will fall right down into the water without taking any damage, and we can have our secret base down here. You know, it does work, but if you guys can come up with a better idea to make it a little bit more secretive, then let me know with a comment down below. But without further ado, let's hop into our next TikTok. Okay, so there's been this one TikTok that a bunch of you guys have tagged me in from Icy Cloud, and he shows us a diamond glitch where if you find a lapis vein in a world, and then you face north from the lapis vein, and then dig 4 blocks, and then dig straight down, you should be able to find diamonds almost every time. So the way we're going to test this out is if we go into spectator mode where we're near lapis and see if there's any diamonds nearby at all. Let's go ahead and test this out. So for this, I'm going to create a whole new world here and see if we can find ourselves a little vein of lapis. Okay, so we found our lapis lazuli. Now, if we go into creative here and pull up our F3 menu, we can see that north is this way. So north is behind the lapis lazuli vein. And we're going to go 4 blocks just like he says in the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then apparently we just dig down on the 4th block, and there should be diamonds right here. All I'm seeing is deep slate and lava. I'm not sure about any diamonds. Maybe this TikTok is just getting you to try and fall in lava, but hey, we'll test it out this way as well. Okay, so we've just gone ahead and filled out all the stone, meaning we see everything that isn't stone here, and you can see even from this lapis lazuli, we have dirt over here, iron, redstone, gold, lava, but I'm not seeing any diamonds whatsoever. So I think I might have to say that this one was a little bit of a trick to try and get you to fall in lava. So don't fall for it, and hopefully none of you guys have already fallen for it and fallen into lava and lost all your stuff, because that would really suck. Now let's get to our next TikTok. Okay, our next TikTok here is from Craft and Chill, and this is insane. This is a really rare seed where there's a big lake with like 7 biomes surrounding it, and they're all different biomes. Some of them are rare and some of them are normal, but like it's a really insane seed, and this works in both Bedrock and Java Edition. In Bedrock it's at 0, but in Java Edition it's a little bit of a different place. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly where it is. Okay, so to get this world, all you're gonna have to do is go over to more world options down here, and in the seed world generator, go ahead and type in 2111844826, and then when you have this written out, all you need to do is click create world, and you guys are gonna see exactly what I see. So you guys can see that you start your spawn like here on a little bit of a desert with, you know, something a little bit odd, because we have a mesa, which is an extremely rare biome, right next to a mushroom island. But that's not where it ends. Because if we go into our spectator mode right here and teleport to -250, 200, and if we just go ahead and fly up here and fly around these edges to load in all these chunks, you guys can see that we are at the seed with all of these insanely rare biomes. You have a jungle right next to spawn. You have an ice spikes right next to spawn. You have a mesa right next to spawn. And you even have a mushroom biome right next to spawn. All all surrounding this little, I guess, lake area. And I just think this would be amazing for a server. Imagine all you guys come together and make a little island on this area, which is like the safe zone, and then everyone has their own biomes where they build their builds. If you guys do this with your friends or something like that, go ahead and tag me in it on Twitter, and I'll be sure to check that out, because I think this is such a cool thing. And honestly, I wish we would have done a Kelp Minecraft on this server. I think this would have been insanely cool to do. But anyway, that is the seed. Now let's hop into our next TikTok hack. Now our next TikTok here comes from Henwy, somebody who we check out their TikToks quite often on the server, and he shows us a new favorite way to travel with TNT minecarts. So I can already guess this is going to be pretty explosive and pretty insane. So he goes and places a redstone block right there with a powered cart on top, and then he deletes both blocks, walks into the one that he has a bunch of TNT on, and watch the magic happen. He flies into the air, literally into, like, I want to see what wide level you can get up to. Okay, let's go ahead and test this out on our TikTok testing world. Now let's go ahead and place 2 blocks like this, and then we just fill this bad boy up with a bunch of TNT minecarts, just like this, as many as we can place. And then once we are finished with those, we can go over here and place down a redstone block with a powered rail and a minecart with TNT. Okay, I went flying. I absolutely went flying. And if you have blast resistance armor, I wonder if you could actually survive that in survival. Hey, let's test this out. Okay, there we go. Break this. And I wonder if we can maybe survive this. We have a blast protection 4 armor, and then also the elytra to see if we can fly. Let's go ahead and see in 3, 2, 1. No. Blast protection 4 netherite will not save you from that many minecarts. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys can definitely probably use that on your friends and try and get them to blow up. But hey, don't ever try using it on yourself, because even with blast protection 4, you will not survive. Now, our next TikTok hack here is a duplication glitch that you can do in 1.17 with a damaged anvil and a full inventory. So I want to test this out and see if this actually works, because if it does, this is game breaking. And if you guys have 1.17, then you can go ahead and dupe all of your good items. It looks like he is using a broken anvil here, and then as soon as the anvil breaks here, we can see that he's just renaming this over and over so that the anvil breaks, and then it drops 2. Apparently it drops 2, so let's go ahead and test this out for ourselves and see if we can go ahead and duplicate items, because that would be insanely OP. Okay, so we need a completely damaged anvil. Let's get a chest full of sticks here, and then we need a damaged anvil right there. And then if we get a shulker, fill it up with diamonds, netherite, and a bit of gold. There we go. Now empty all of this, go into survival. Let's see if this really works. So I have 19 levels on me right now. Now apparently all we need to do is go ahead and fill up our inventory here. And how do you put this in here? Well, I guess what we can do is put this in here and then split this like this. And then we just keep adding ones to it. Just like this. Until, hopefully, and I think an anvil has a percentage chance to break. So this could take a little while. Oh, wait. It actually worked. It actually worked. Hey, get rid of the sticks, and we have 2 shulker boxes full of duplication items. Okay. Well, if you guys want to be that person on your server and duplicate items, this glitch is working in the newest version of 1.17. So go ahead and test it out for yourselves and go ahead and dupe all those good items so you don't lose them. But yeah, this actually works. I'm very, very surprised. But here, let's get into our next TikTok hack. Okay, so our next TikTok hack comes from Hey, I'm Robbie again, and he shows us a pretty overpowered mob farm to use in planes at night. So he starts by placing a bunch of trapdoors, then he places a bunch of signs, and then he fills the top in with lava. And he places the bottom with 2 water buckets going down, and a couple of hoppers and a couple of chests. And then apparently you have a farm you can use at night. Oh, did the zombies apparently just walk into it without even caring? Okay, let's go ahead and test this out and see if this actually works. Okay, so to start this off, we need a 2 by however long area. So here we're gonna go all the way down to here, I think, and then dig down 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. So you're gonna need it like 4 blocks deep in total, so that you have something looking a little bit like this. And then we go ahead and start off by placing all the trapdoors all the way along here, and then all the way along the other side as well. And then we go ahead and place signs along this level. Then we just go ahead and break out this area and have a couple chests right here with a couple hoppers, and then we go ahead and have the water running down all of this area. I'm guessing you're going to want to have it 7 blocks long instead of having it the rest of the way, because the water doesn't actually reach that way. I didn't think about that. This is why we tested these TikToks, to let you guys know exactly what you need to do to make them work. There we go. Okay, this should work. And then we also need to actually, let's bring this one down 1 more, and then we fill it all in with lava here. There we go. So now all of this should be lava. Make sure sure you don't miss the spot so it looks all nice and good. And now let's go ahead and do /time set night. Give Henwy zombie spawn egg 34. And here we go. Let's go ahead and see if these zombies are dumb enough. Wait, I'm not in survival. Okay, there we are. We're in survival. Come get me, boys. And they fall right in. Look at that. They all fall right in. I wonder if the same works for creepers as well. Okay, wait. It sounds like they're actually still alive down here. What's going on? Oh, they all made it. Okay, wait. So I think what we're going to have to do here is basically just block off this area right here so that they can't really go down here. So if we have like a ladder coming down instead with a trapdoor, this should also work. Okay, now we go back into survival. There we go. And let's get some zombies. Let's get some creepers. Oh, don't blow. Okay. Now, if we can get them all to fall in, they should just fall straight in there. Now, the only difference is the creepers look like they stay, like, swimming, meaning their stuff probably burns. Yeah, you can see that they try and hold down spacebar, whereas with these zombies, instead, they literally just fall down here. Hold on, I think they will just sit here at the end. Yep, they will sit here at the end. Well, I'm not sure if this actually works anymore, but it does make them all like one punch, I guess. You can go ahead and set up a system like this, so you can still do something pretty good with this, but it doesn't work 100% of the time, I don't think. But the basic idea works. They walk into it without realizing it's lava. So now let's get into our next TikTok. Okay, this next TikTok is an automatic Kelp XP farm that is extremely easy to build and easily expandable, giving you a ton of stored XP. Okay, let's go ahead and see how he makes it then. So he starts with a simple, like, I guess, multi-furnace. I don't know what you'd call these. It's like a hopper furnace thing where you can just throw anything you want in the top and just put fuel on the sides and it will just keep going. It'll just keep smelting it all until it's all done. And then you set up a system like this, it looks like, with some blocks around the edge, 2 pistons, 2 observers, some glass around the edge. Okay, glass on the top. You place 2 water buckets and you place some kelp at the bottom and 2 more blocks and 2 more pieces of redstone. And apparently this is an auto kelp farm. So whenever the kelp grows, it gets pushed into the hopper, which makes it cook up. And then you can use the cooked kelp to replace the coal as the fuel source. So it makes it pretty reusable and pretty OP. Let's go ahead and test it out and see how we can make this. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and set up our system with 2 chests like this. Make sure they're double chests, and then go ahead and put the hoppers into the backs, put the smokers into the top, and then some hoppers into the sides, and then some 2 chests on top of that, some hoppers on top of these, and another chest on top of these. So you have a little bit of a system like this. Okay, and then we have the dirt as well. Go ahead and place the dirt there. We're also going to need glass. Okay, let's go ahead and place glass around this entire thing. And then we need some pistons, but also some observers facing this way, I think, right? Yeah, so they're looking this way. And then we go ahead and add another layer of glass, just like this. Add 2 blocks to the back here and add 2 pieces of redstone. And now we fill this bad boy up with some water, or at least we place 2 blocks of water right here. So it goes just like this, and then we place down our kelp like that. And with time, if we go ahead and fill in this top here, this bad boy should grow pretty quickly here. So let's go ahead and put game rule, random tick speed. Let's go ahead and throw this up to 1,000 real quick so we can see this grow really fast. And you can see this is all being thrown into this top area here. And now if we just go ahead and fill this up with some coal, this is all going to be smelting. And we just need to go ahead and put the lever right here to go ahead and turn these off. Oh wait, no, that's how you collect the XP. So we just keep it going, just smelt up as much as you want, and then whenever you want to get XP from one of the 2 furnaces, you need to go ahead and activate one of these activate one of those levers and just take out the last piece that you get, basically. But yeah, no, this looks like a pretty solid kelp farm. And then also, if we get ourselves a crafting table, you can go ahead and get all of the dried kelp that you have made and turn it into a dried kelp block, which is one of the best fuel sources in the entire Minecraft game. Now, without further ado, let's hop into our next TikTok. Okay, so our next TikTok here is a secret chest that you can go ahead and hide all of your goodies in. So you can see here that you press it and it just hides it away into the wall. So the first thing you're going to need to do is place down a sticky piston below with a redstone torch behind the lever with a few blocks behind that, setting up the framework for the rest of this with a repeater on 2 or 3 ticks, I think that is. Another repeater on 3 ticks. Another repeater on 3 ticks. With more redstone going into that, more redstone down there, another... Oh my goodness, this is a lot. There's a lot going on right now, but I think this should be pretty simple to make. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can make it ourselves. All right, so here we go. We need to go ahead and first of all break back this area here. Now, this is going to be the block that the lever is on. So let's go ahead and place down a redstone torch right here. And then we need to remember to go ahead and break down 2 blocks here and place down our sticky piston right here. And we should probably also dig out this area because we're going to need it. And then we need to go ahead and set up like a little L shape here with a block here and 2 blocks just like this. So you have a system like this set up, and then we can go ahead and place down a repeater on 2 ticks, going into a piece of redstone, going into another repeater on 2 ticks, and have another repeater here on 2 ticks. No, 3 ticks, which means you just click them twice, and then we go ahead and place down some redstone here. Place down, I believe it's a redstone torch here with a redstone dust right there, and then we just need to go ahead and fill in this wall. Oh wait, before we fill in the wall, we need to go ahead and place down the sticky pistons right here. Okay, so yeah, apparently this should work, but it looks like the way redstone works is slightly different on Bedrock than it is on Java Edition. So there's a couple changes we can quickly make to this actually work. So the first thing is going ahead and put in a redstone repeater right here. Or not even a redstone repeater actually, just a block right here that can go ahead and activate this redstone. There we go. And then this should already push this. I think that's all we really need to do is have a system like this. And now if we go ahead and place down this chest and put this right here, you can have something that pushes it up. Well, I guess on Java Edition, unfortunately, this doesn't work, but I'm sure if you make the exact same thing in Bedrock Edition, it will work, because that's the version he was on. But I'm sure there's another way to do this. I just can't figure the way out, because again, you can't push chests in Java Edition, which I completely forgot about. Well, I guess this one doesn't work in Java Edition. Let's get into our next TikTok hack. Okay, so our next TikTok hack here comes from Here I'm Robbie, and it's a cute little doggy dog that apparently the dogs can actually use. So let's go ahead and test out, see if this system with the paintings actually works. I'm not sure if it will or not, or if the dogs can even path through that. But if they can, I think it would be a pretty cute addition to any house. So he goes through the door, he closes the door, and apparently the dog goes through. Let's see if it actually works. So you guys all know and love the TikTok house that we have over here, right here. I think there's an empty wall right here that we can use. Yes, perfect. Okay, this will be our doggy dog wall. And all we need to do is add a sign to begin with, and then we're also going to need a painting. So let's go ahead and place down the sign right here, and then place down a painting right here. I think we might need a block on top. There we go. Okay, and then we just need to do the same to the other side. Oh, maybe go like this and then go like that. There we go. That one looks so much like a doggy dog. That is the painting that you want, guys. That is the painting that you want. And we need to go get a wolf egg with some bones. And then we just need to tame this bad boy. There we go. Let's go ahead and go through here. Now, because he can't come through here, he should. There we go. He came through the doggy door. That is so cute. That is actually so cute. You guys need to add this to your house because it actually works. And that is incredibly cute seeing him come through. I don't know where he went though. Doggy? Oh, you were just outside. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so this next TikTok hack here is from 1.17. He uses a spyglass to X-ray through blocks and see whatever you want. So you need to go ahead and first of all mine a 2x1 hole. Got it. He places down. Oh, he drinks his potion of night vision. Places down a boat. Hops in the boat and then slowly pushes himself into the wall with a spyglass. And you need to be careful that you don't suffocate, but with a spyglass, and you can actually go ahead and just zoom in on all the cave systems and try and find yourself some risky diamonds. Let's see if this actually works. So I'm just gonna test this out on this world because, you know, this is pretty much a TikTok testing world, and it'd be cool if we can see through it with a TikTok. I personally don't think that I need the night vision because I use full gamma all the time, which means you can just kind of see through blocks. All blocks are lit up anyway. So let's go ahead and dig down, and then we dig this 2x1 area right here. Place down a boat. How did he place down the boat? Okay, I think we might have to... There we go. Okay, we placed down a boat just like this. And, okay. This just doesn't seem to be working. This just doesn't seem to be working. You just can't place down an oak boat in a 1x2 area, unfortunately, or at least in Java Edition. Now, a quick and easy way to X-ray is just by placing a composter with a piston on top and then going ahead and activating that. And then you can see through everything. And then with this, you can also go ahead and use your spyglass. So I think this is probably the better way to do it because you can see through all the cave systems and stuff like that. And then you can use your spyglass to zoom even further. And now I'm just inside myself. This is just great. But that TikTok didn't work, but this method does. So if you guys do want X-ray, that is probably the best method to do. Now let's get into our next TikTok hack. Now this is our second to last TikTok hack here, and I don't believe it at all. Apparently somebody is saying that all you need to do is go ahead and rename a name tag to Jeb _, and if you put it on an axolotl, the axolotl starts changing color. Now I know this is the thing with sheep, but I'm not sure if this will actually work on an axolotl, so let's go ahead and test it out, but I'm not too hopeful. Okay, so we have ourselves a little axolotl right here. Now let's get ourselves an anvil and a name tag, and go ahead and name the name tag Jeb _ and see if this works. No. Just what I thought. We all got scammed by TikTok hackers or TikTok editors, or I don't even know what they're doing, but it doesn't work. It was just a prank. Now let's go ahead and test out our last TikTok hack for today and see if we can edit on one that actually works. Now this TikTok here comes from Not Central Chaos, and he shows us a satisfying Minecraft command that's linked down in the comments. and I want to see if this actually works. Because if it does, I think this is going to look really cool. You almost look like you have like a path following you, and then it just slowly disappears, and it almost makes you look like a waterbender from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So let's go ahead and check this out and see if this command actually works. Okay, so you're going to need to give yourself a command block for this, and you're going to want to have it on always active and on a repeating command. Okay, I think this is what we need to do. Execute add P, run particle, Minecraft dripping water, squiggly, 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 0125, 0125, 0125, 0100, click done, and there we go, we have it. Look at this insane, what would you even call this, like path of water that is just following us? It looks so cool, and I think you could even change the particle to whatever you want. So if you wanted a red one, you could change this to dripping lava, maybe? Dripping lava, done. Oh my, this one looks even cooler. It's like a gradient. Oh my goodness. This one I think is my favorite. I think this one is better than the last. Well, if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know if you learned something down in the comments below. And also don't forget me to tag me in future TikToks you guys want me to test out on TikTok with my @RealHenwy. Now without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys all again next time. Bye bye.